What tells a real signed baseball from an auto pen? Imagine holding a baseball that could tell stories of legendary games and iconic players. But how do you know if that signature is truly from the athlete or just a machine's copy? When collecting signed baseballs, telling apart genuine hand-signed autographs from autopen signatures is key to protecting your investment. Let's look at how to spot the differences. First, understand what an autopen is. It's a mechanical device invented in the 1940s that can reproduce signatures automatically. It uses a metal arm holding a real pen, following a pattern based on an original signature. These machines can produce thousands of signatures in a single day. They are about the size of a school desk and use springs and metal arms to guide the pen. Famous figures like presidents and celebrities use auto pens because they need to sign many items quickly. Now, how can you tell a real signature from an auto pen? When you look at a genuine signed baseball, you'll notice natural variations. The pressure of the pen changes naturally, creating feathering and shading. The ink appears organic, with slight differences in thickness and flow. These tiny details show the signer's hand movement. Auto pen signatures look flat and uniform. They lack the pressure variations seen in real signatures. The strokes are mechanical and consistent, following the same pattern every time. Since auto pens can only sign flat surfaces, signatures on a baseball may look stiff or too perfect. If the signature appears too perfect or identical to others, it's a red flag. On baseballs with multiple signatures, real autographs often overlap naturally because players sign in close quarters. Auto pen signatures, however, tend to be spaced apart because the machine places each signature in a fixed position. If signatures don't overlap or seem unnaturally spaced, it might be an auto pen. Look at the ink and surface. Genuine signatures in pen and ink take time to dry. If a signature smudges easily with a little moisture, it's probably not authentic. Real signatures also sit on top of the surface, giving a shiny appearance. Printed or stamped signatures look under the surface and lack the sheen. Another clue is how signatures compare. Auto pen signatures are usually very similar, with little variation. If multiple signatures on a baseball match perfectly in every detail, that's a sign they're made by a machine. Comparing known authentic signatures with the one in question helps determine authenticity. Keep in mind that certification companies like Professional Sports Authenticator, James Spence Authentication, and Beckett Authentication Services give opinions, not guarantees. They examine signatures carefully but cannot guarantee absolute certainty. The best approach is to look for natural pressure variations, feathering, overlapping autographs, and compare with known authentic examples. In the end, knowing what to look for helps you make smarter choices when collecting signed baseballs. Genuine signatures have unique, organic qualities that auto pens cannot perfectly replicate. Paying attention to these details will help you build a collection full of authentic, meaningful memorabilia.